Many rural farmers with very good farming practices are known to earn in millions per month from their farms, and it's also true that many of these farmers do not pay taxes. This to some is an area that government must sort. Otherwise, it's ironical that such people as teachers and medical workers who earn peanuts pay tax, while farmers who mint millions pay nothing.
It can also find ways and means of how certain areas that are not taxed can be taxed. But you know, they are political. When you tax the rural masses, the rural people, not the masses actually, the rural rich, that is where most of the votes are found. The votes that are not questionable and do not question the status quo.
This explains the mismatch and skewed fashion of Uganda's economic structure, where one of the most productive areas to the economy has so little impact on revenue.
0.03 that is agriculture's contribution to the tax revenue, whereas it contributes 23% to GDP. Partly the reason may not be that these people cannot easily be identified and taxed. It is where most of the votes that do not question the status quo are found.
With the donors still inclined to hold back on budget support, Uganda is staring in the eyes of the challenge to fund its own budget fully, with revenue growing very slowly.
What we'd like to see is fairness across the board, that you don't have people so burdened.
By the look of things, however, those already paying taxes are going to pay more, and there is no evidence that those who do not pay but are supposed to pay will pay.
We are not only having resource leakages on the expenditure side, we are also having resource leakages on the revenue side. And once the government's resource envelope is limited, there is no way we can have adequate resource allocation.
Therefore, a fresh push for eliminating exemptions and getting some so-called rural rich to pay their dues to the state. This is a debate and might remain just a debate unless government rises to the occasion. Samuel Setumba, NTV Business.